Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 chaotic Roblox games. Now, when I say chaotic, I mean chaotic. It's going to be unexpected, very silly, fast-paced, and a whole lot of fun. Like always, I've gathered 5 games in different genres, so hopefully you'll be able to find a new and fun game to play. Now, first up on the list is going to be a very fast-paced game known as Delusional Office. You and all other players are going to have to run for your lives as various entities are going to try and stop you on your journey. During this journey, you'll have to go through room after room and dive into lockers when trying to avoid entities. This game is going to be very similar to games like Doors or Pressure, but this game has a ton of stuff inside of it. For example, after a run, you can grab yourself a perk, equipment, or passives. These are going to be stuff that you can equip and it'll help you out during your runs. Trust me, you will need help. This game has a ton of different entities, and if you're new to the game, getting used to the different ones is going to take a moment. So just having an item or a passive to help you out survive a little bit longer is going to be nice to have. Additionally, during a run, the game itself has a bunch of different movement mechanics, such as kicking down doors, gaining momentum, and jumping further if you're on top of an object. Speaking about momentum, during a run you'll be able to interact with coffee machines, and these can give you a little boost. If you are really looking for a fast-paced game and a pretty challenging one, I would recommend this one. If you're like me, you enjoy adventuring. So the next one on this list is going to be a platform adventure game known as Obby Definitive Edition. This is the wackiest game I have played in a very long time, and it surprised me. Trust me when I say I did not expect all too much when looking at the lobby of this game. Once I started to move around and check out the different worlds of the game, it opened up and it was a fantastic time. As mentioned, this is a platforming obby type of game, and in this game there are different worlds and different sections. Not only that, there's a ton of them, and each one you get into has their own different mechanics, theme, or style. For example, there's a rhythm area that you have to parkour your way to the beat of the music. In another area, it'll give you movement controls and you'll be able to super dash your way to victory. Regardless of where you go in this game, there is going to be a ton of stuff to do and a ton of fun mechanics to mess around with. This is a game that I would highly recommend you dive into, and I would recommend that you do not miss out on it. And if you're having second thoughts about its appearance, I promise you that this game is a ton of fun. If you enjoy games that are a little bit more silly than they are serious, then Find the Koishis is going to be for you. This is a find the type of game where you have to go around finding all the characters and all the variants. However, this is possibly the most chaotic version of these types of games. All around the map, different Koishis and their PNG forms are going to spawn around, and different ones will have different abilities and interactions. There's a ton of different areas as well, and even some boss fights that can get really chaotic. As you explore around, you'll find different mechanics and different interactions from the different NPCs and areas you go to, but other than that, this is a very short and silly game that I would recommend. If you're looking for a new experience when it comes to playing with a group of friends, the next game on this list is probably going to be perfect for you. This is BPS Infinite. This is a randomizer game with a heavy focus on guns and other ranged weaponry. In the main menu, you'll see a few options such as standard mode, zombies, or PvE. However, this game is still in development in the aspect of getting new features and those other game modes. So right now, the main focus is going to be standard mode, but despite that, standard mode has a ton of game modes inside of it, from free-for-all to team deathmatch, gun game, and a few others. The game itself has a bunch of maps and a ton of different weapons and items that you can be given. This game is really perfect if you have a group of friends or a bunch of people that you want to get together and play a game with, and I would recommend checking it out. Now, the last game on this list actually does need a warning. The game is Unorthodox Accounting, and I would recommend that you stay away from the game if you have any medical condition or sensitivity to flashing lights and colors. This game is incredibly chaotic, and if you're looking for something fast-paced with tons of fun, then this is gonna be it. Unorthodox accounting will toss you and any other players in your lobby into basically a wave survival. Tons of enemies are gonna start approaching, and you have to fight against them. You'll be able to kick and disarm enemies, along with using a variety of different weapons. Each of these weapons have an alternative, and they have some cool effects. Try to rack up a great score and survive as long as you can. The further you progress, more new enemies will appear, and it'll get a little challenging. Keep up with the pace of the chaos and you'll fare pretty well. This game is really fun, fast-paced, and pretty short, simple, sweet. The way I would describe it is if you're looking for a game that's kind of an enclosed space like a sandbox, and if you just really want to mess around with something fast-paced and action-packed, this is perfect. But once again, if you are sensitive to any flashing lights or colors, or have any medical conditions, I would most definitely stay away from this game. Every single time I used a weapon, the game would flash. To my knowledge, there's no setting to toggle this. I tried looking in the main menu and I couldn't find anything. That has been 5 chaotic Roblox games. All of these games are going to be fast-paced, chaotic, quite silly, and a ton of fun. I hope you found a new and fun game to play. I hope you enjoyed these games on this list. And let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see. Let me know if there's a genre or a theme that you would like to see a bunch of games for, and I'll try and see what I can do. That's gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see ya.